What's up guys, my name is Ace, and there are two brand new weapons that are currently in the game for CoD WW2, but they're not regularly available. They don't show up in Create Class, they don't show up in the Quartermaster collections or anything like that yet, but you can actually play with them in public matches right now if you use the Wanderlust basic training skill. Wanderlust is the one that allows you to keep switching weapons, and every time you switch, you get a new random gun. And within this rotation of random guns, we have the Proto-X1 SMG, as well as the VMG 1927 LMG. Now, a couple of the basic stats, you guys can get a general indication of what these are going to be like. The Proto-X1, based on my testing, appears to be just like the Orso, with maybe a bit less recoil than the Orso, but it does appear to have an identical fire rate to the Orso, assuming that when I did my testing, I didn't have rapid fire on, which you can't really see when you're using Wanderlust, because it just gives you a bunch of attachments, and it just says custom, so you can't see which attachments you have for sure. But based on my test, it had an identical fire rate to the Orso, and therefore it's most likely going to be most comparable to that. As for the VMG, which is an LMG like I said, this one appears to be in line with the MG81, or at least very similar to the MG81. So it's got very little recoil, but it does bounce side to side a bit more than the Lewis, and the fire rate does seem to be comparable to that MG81. Aside from that though, that's all the basic stats I have for you so far. Obviously, it's not too easy to test these because it only works in public matches and it only works with the Wanderlust basic training, so you have to swap through constantly till you find the gun. So just keep that in mind. You can't access this in custom games, you can't access this in local matches, and you can't access this in firing range, at least based on my testing. You have to go into an actual public match, but if you guys want to try them out today, you can go ahead and do that. As for when these guns will actually be released, I am very confident they'll be released next Tuesday, September 4th, with a brand new event. So I also wanted to use this video to give you guys a reminder that you should save your supply drops right now, because when that event drops, if you have supply drops saved up, there is a chance that you'll get one of these new weapons within the supply drops that you open once the event launches, because that's the way supply drops work in this game. They aren't determined when you earn them, they're determined when you open them. So make sure you're saving up those supply drops, make sure you're saving up those armory credits as well, and I suspect next Tuesday, the 4th of September, we will have a new event, and these two new guns will be added. And with that, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. Enjoy using Wanderlust and trying out these new guns. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.